back to Amateur Sports TV, the ASTV Sports Show. That's what we're doing here live from the hangar in Winnipeg. We're just off Scurfield. Great place to come, play some pool, have a drink, have a nice meal with your family. It's an actual really big place in here, and it's got a nice atmosphere. You got to come down and check it out. We are back now, and we are going to be talking a sport that you probably wouldn't think would be brought up around Manitoba, and you probably don't hear too much about it, especially in the mainstream of sports, but the karting world. You like to go fast, don't you, Keagan?
Yeah, I like going really fast.
That's what it's all about, going fast and getting that speed, and that's exactly what this little 8-year-old right here, Keagan Matachuk, does. He's a Junior 1 and Micro Max racer. He's driving karts. You're driving karts that are going about 50 miles per hour, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, we were talking off camera before the break, and you were telling me that it kind of all started with a little trip to a go-kart track, and you just sort of fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Now, you and your dad, this has kind of brought you guys close together here, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Do you get dirty with him and work on the kart? Have you been learning about how engines work and things like that?
Yeah, we've been doing lots of that stuff.
How does the racing world actually work for yourself? Do you just show up, get in the car, and pull in and race against multiple racers? I've never been to one of those races.
Well, there's about like 5 or 6 racers, and like you go out for practice, and then just do 2 practices, and then you go for qualifying, and then like whatever time you get, that's the position that you get. The best time gets to go in for, like, they start in first
Pole
place.
position.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, that's raced.
So you're racing against other racers. This isn't just time trials. You actually have to put the driving in.
Mhm.
You ever been in a crash yet?
Yeah, I flipped my go-kart before.
You flipped your go-kart?
Yeah.
Can you just tell me about it a little bit? What happened?
I was coming around a corner, and then somebody spun out, and then it was kind of like a ramp, but like I just flipped over because his front bumper was there, and then I flipped over, but I wasn't hurt, so...
That's why you wear a helmet, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get all your straps done tight and everything.
Yeah.
Would you mind passing the mic to your dad? I just want to ask him a couple questions now. So, how did you get him into this? I mean, once you find out the leagues, like I'm sure there's costs behind it, things like that.
Like basically we went to Fun Mountain. He tried out their go-karts. It's fun, but they're not very fast. So then there's a program in Manitoba called Kart Now. Mm-hmm. So a guy we know, Guy Bedell, does it. So you basically make an appointment. You go out there. I think the typical price is $100. They feed you. They take you all around the track, show you all the whole thing, and to see if you like it. They give you a cart. They dress you. Like you don't have to bring anything. They dress you in the uniform, chest protector, neck protector, helmet. And then if you like it, then you just get involved and you can just buy the carts from him. There's other people that do swap meets all the time. You can buy used, new, and then there's, fees for the year. I think it's $350 for the whole Manitoba Karting Association fee.
Yeah, just to get in there.
And then race is $75 a weekend for the race, $25 for test and tune. So it's not too bad.
Okay. You scared watching him while he's doing this sometimes?
Oh yeah, I get that lots of times. Like, how could you let the grandma and grandpa, how could you let them go so fast? 60 miles an hour up to or whatever, right? For their class. But it's still fairly safe. They got flag people all over the place. It's pretty well.
Yeah, it's well run.
Yeah, it's well run.
And that's important in something like this. If you're going to put kids behind machines like that, you got to have all the safety measures in place. That's really good to hear. Where do these happen? Like, are you guys going to
Gimli? It's Gimli.
Going to Gimli. That's what I was going to say.
It's the south end of the Gimli racetrack there.
Okay, Keagan, back to you here. What's your favorite type of racing to watch? You an F1 guy, or do you like NASCAR?
I like Formula 1 and like go-karts and NASCAR. So, yeah.
And go-karts goes. There's adult karting. Like there's.
Yeah, super karts could go like 140 miles an hour.
And you're only like that much off the ground.
Off the ground.
Like I don't know if you can see, but like maybe an inch, 2 inches off the ground max. Like you are flying.
Yeah.
When you're in a big SUV and you're going 100 kilometers an hour, it doesn't feel anything like that 50 when you're in a cart low to the ground.
But when you're like looking at it, it doesn't look like you're going that fast. But when you're actually driving them, you actually feel like you're going faster.
Yeah, you can actually feel it, eh?
Yeah.
Do you feel that you're getting stronger in your arms and stuff because of working that wheel?
Yeah, really.
It's tough, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy driving one of those things. That's awesome. Keagan, let's talk a little bit about what's going to be coming up in the next couple weeks here. I don't know the exact date, but you're going to be heading to Montreal to take part in the F1 Grand Prix there as a grid kid. When are you going to be heading there for this?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I forget.
We're leaving June the 6th.
June
the
the 6th?
race is on June the 9th.
And the race is on June 9th.
Yeah,
Okay.
Come back on the 11th.
Cool. This is almost like a dream come true for you already
Yeah,
here. Is there a specific driver that you'd like to maybe run into while you're out there?
Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton, eh? He's a big name. I'm sure you'll get to see him while you're out there. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Plus a trip to Montreal, one of the greatest cities in Canada. Beautiful city out there. You'll get to eat some delicious food out there. They got great
Yeah,
food.
I heard they have like things called beaver tails or something.
Yeah, beaver tails. They're delicious. They are delicious. You'll get a few of those for sure. Oh, that's awesome. When is your next race in Winnipeg or in Gimli? Do you guys have one coming up soon?
Well,
Yeah.
June the 9th is the next race. It's the third race.
Okay.
There's 10 throughout the year.
Okay.
Practices in between and stuff. But we'll be in Montreal, so we'll miss that one.
Okay, so you won't be able to take part in that one.
Yeah.
I'd like to have you guys back on after a couple more races, maybe even after you're done in Montreal. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun here today with you, Keagan. You're a very interesting racer.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you like about your car the most, your kart, that you put in? Did you put any decals on it or anything like that?
You put decals on the side, on the front, and stuff, and the back. So.
Cool. So you customized it, made it your own little kart.
Yeah.
That's cool. Dad, one more question for you, if you wouldn't mind taking the mic. I'm sure a lot of parents are probably wondering here, what are you in for this so far?
Oh, well, with me, I go overboard with everything that I do.
Yes.
So honestly, we've been into it for less than a year, and I'm into it for at least $12,000.
Yeah.
Like throughout the winter, we bought a 2-stroke car, and that cost me about $6,000.
Yeah.
But you don't have to spend that much. You can get a typical cart from other families and whatnot. Maybe like we just did. We started out with a $2,500 cart.
Okay.
And then throughout the winter, we just upgraded it.
Go big or go home, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fancy decals, like really nice.
That's so awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Keagan, for being here. I really appreciate it. ASTV, the sports show. We are live from the hangar. We will be back.